I have third time. Good morning. And welcome to Unity of Palmyra, where centered in love, we embrace a positive path for spiritual living. And speaking of visions, we had a phenomenal meeting of the wordsmithing team. I am so excited at next week's Hug meeting to share the work of that team with you and our new vision and mission. We're wrapping up the values this week. We have one more meeting, and then we are just absolutely delighted with what is emerging. That seems to be our word for this team, is what is emerging, and that's been very, very, very exciting. So we are an open and affirming community. We love you exactly as you are in all of your magnificent glory, and we are so happy that you're here with us on this Valentine's weekend. I don't think I could have worn any more red. I think, yeah, Rich said, wow, Rev Steph, from your fingernails to your toes, you're just, it's all Valentine's, all love today. So let's take a minute to just soak up all the love from this community, whether you're in this space or you're feeling that love through the ethers. Breathe it in and allow yourself to know that you are love, you are loving, and you are so loved. Just sit with that for a minute. As we breathe in that is the truth of our being. And so we open our hearts and our minds to that truth. And we become curious as to how can we live that truth? How can we be a demonstration of love wherever we go? And so this morning we give ourselves a loving gift of being fully present, letting go of what was and what will be. Anything on that to-do list, let it go for these sweet few minutes that we have together. And give yourself the gift of being here now. And as always, we enter into this experience with gratitude as we say thank you for this time to come apart for a while, to remember the truth of who we are, that we are spiritual beings having a very interesting human experience. And we say thank you for whatever safe space you are in, whether you're here with us in the sanctuary or you're experiencing this online. We're so happy that you're here. And finally, we say thank you for this beloved community, so dedicated to making a difference in the world, to being that change that we wish to see. And so it is. Amen. Please stand. Together. May the light we now kindle inspire us to use our powers to heal and not to hurt, to help and not to hinder, to bless and not to curse, to serve you, Divine Spirit. And our opening song this morning is, I am as God created me, and yes, you are. I am as God created me, in the light, in the love, in the glory.
I am as God created me, in the light, in the love, in the glory. In the light, in the love, in the glory. In the light, in the love, in the glory. In the light, in the love, in the glory. I am. In the light, in the love, in the glory. in the light, in the love, in the glory, in the light, in the love, in the glory. I am as God created me, in the light, in the love, in the glory. I am as God created me, in the light, in the love, in the glory. In the light, in the love, in the glory, in the light, in the love, in the glory. In the light, in the love, in the glory, I am. In the light, in the love, in the glory. In the light, in the love, in the glory. In the light, in the love, in the glory, I am. I am as God created me. In the light, in the love, in the glory. I am as God created me. In the light, in the love, in the glory. In the light, in the love, in the glory. In the light, in the love, in the glory. In the light, in the love, in the glory, I am. In the light, in the love, in the glory. In the light, in the love, in the glory. In the light, in the love, in the glory, I am.
Oh, you rocked that. Let's share together in our vision. Centered in love, we embrace a positive path for spiritual living. And our mission, wherever we go, we provide a welcoming community that inspires and encourages all who gather here through the teaching, sharing, and practice of universal spiritual principles. And one of the ways we practice is to honor wherever you are in your hugging journey. So this tells us you want to hug. This tells us you want a handshake. And if you want us to leave you completely alone, just stay where you are and we will honor your bubble. Have a good time.
I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. Okay, everybody, last time. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. Okay, this is really the last time. Sing with us. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at
I'm sorry, we have some people not in their seats. But luckily, the chocolate is already in the house. Just hang on for the chocolate. All right, so we have some announcements. Our prayer chaplains today are Charles Lee and Sam Sherman, and Linda Longenecker is holding space for us from home, and Sam will be sharing joys and concerns this morning. As always, you can drop your prayer requests into the our sweet little church over there. That always reminds me of my Grandma Moyer's Vacation Bible School little church. I just love it so much. They'll also be available over there in that corner if you'd like one-on-one prayer after the service today. Gwendolyn's class starts today. Looking for Gwen's face, yes. So that is the 5 principles, and if anybody wants to come at the last minute, they can, right? You can, yeah. See her, like, now, meaning after the service, yeah. Yes, before she leaves today, okay. And the 10-week class, Creating the Beloved Community, starts this week. So it is going to be a rich, full, late winter, early spring for us. There was a request that we have a daytime opportunity, so we are going to be having it offered twice a week, same class, just twice a week. So Wednesdays at 1 and Thursday evenings at 7. And there is a sign-up sheet downstairs, so please, you can still sign up. Just make sure you do it today, because Kathy needs to send you out the syllabus on Tuesday. Bingo is the 28th. I was trying to think of, it's a week from this Saturday, right? I was doing that math in my head. Yes, so be there or be square. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. If you have not yet put your White Stone word on the White Stone poster, would you do that? It's in the Rose Room, and then we're going to be moving that into the sanctuary for next week. And we do have fellowship today. There is some veggie chili. I would ask that you let the council go first so that they can eat before our council meeting, so that nobody has any low blood sugar crankies during the council meeting. All right? So let the council jump in line when you get down to fellowship today. Did I cover all of the announcements? Yay. Okay. Miss Dawn, would you please read the daily word? Was that another announcement, or was, okay. Dawn, would you please read? Okay.
The word of the day is divine order. My life and all life is in divine order. When I encounter delays and setbacks, or the world is changing in the ways I find unsettling, my life may feel chaotic, even out of control. Even though I know divine order underlies all things, it doesn't always feel that way. I remind myself that order is a spiritual truth, always present. I don't need to pray for it or even work toward it. I need only affirm it and trust it is unfolding, especially when I see no evidence of it. I pray not to invoke divine order, but to bolster my awareness of it. I affirm divine order and feel comforted and assured of God's presence in and through all things. As I return my attention to the world around me, I discover evidence of order everywhere I look. Luke 12:22, he said to his disciples, "Therefore I tell you, do not worry about your life, what you will eat, or about your body, what you will wear."
I am home, my family is here. I feel loved by the ones I hold so dear. And when my family needs me, I promise to be there. And when I need my family, I'm lifted up in prayer.
So this morning I thought I would start with our concerns so that we can wrap that in our joy afterwards. And the concerns for our world, our concerns for those in our community, those on our prayer list, those people that we love, the physical and psychological issues, loss of a family friend and relative. For these, I surround in joy and love for those who are close to us. The closest to us we wrap in that love and that peace and that joy. All of them, all of us, all here. For the joy here is us. We are the joy that we can come here, and the playful nature of all of our friends that makes my heart sing when we sit and talk and banter and back and forth, and I can say foolish things and somebody might roll their eyes. That's joy to me, and that's joy that within these walls here, we have something so special, and I long for the days when I can come here and spend that time with you. And that's my prayer today, all those concerns wrapped in the love and joy that we have. And that's an amen.
The God in me beholds the God in you. Namaste. The God in me beholds the God in you. Namaste. You are beautiful. You are whole. You are beautiful. You are whole. Are you going to talk about the story behind this song today at all?
Which one?
Do all you can.
Yes.
Okay. I should have asked her that before the service. But. Yeah. So in this song, there are places after each chorus that sound like this. Ha, 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 ha. It happens twice. Let's do it with me. Ha, 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 ha. Perfect. One little boy in Africa, he put a face on AIDS, told a story to the world till he died. And these are the words I heard him say. He said, do all you can with what you have, with the time you have in the place you are. Do all you can. Do all you can. Okay, here we go. Ha, 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 ha. Ha, 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 ha. Holy Mother from India, helping the sick and the poor. Somebody asked, why do you do these things? She said, this is what I came here for. She said, do what you can with what you have, in the time you have and in the place you are. Do all you can. Do all you can. Ha, 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 ha. Ha, 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 ha. This is the gift they gave to us to share wherever we go. Be the change you wish to see in this world. Now I understand what they wanted us to know. Said, do what you can with what you have, in the time you have and in the place you are. Do all you can. Do all you can. Ha, 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 ha. Ha, 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 ha. One little boy in Africa, do all you can. Holy Mother from India, do all you can. Be the change you wish to see in this world. Do all you can. Do all you can. Do all you can. Ha, 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 ha. Ha, 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 ha.
Lovely.
Thank you.
Ah, that was lovely. So, we are up to the fourth agreement. Don Miguel talks about this being the agreement that helps us practice all the others. So we're going to talk about what it looks like to practice always do your best and what it looks like to not practice always do your best. But first, a story. So there was a man who wanted to transcend his suffering, so he went to a Buddhist temple to find a master to help him. He went to the master and he said, "Master, if I meditate 4 hours a day, how long will it take me to transcend?" And the master looked at him and said, "If you meditate 4 hours a day, perhaps you will transcend in 10 years. Thinking he could do better, the man then said, "Oh, master, so what if I meditated 8 hours a day? How long would it take me to transcend?" And the master looked at him and said, "If you meditate for 8 hours a day, perhaps you will transcend in 20 years. And the man said, "Why will it take me longer if I meditate more?" And the master replied, "You are not here to sacrifice your joy or your life. You are here to live, to be happy, and to love. If you can do your best in 2 hours of meditation, but you spend 8 hours instead, you will only grow tired, miss the point, and you won't enjoy your life. Do your best, and perhaps you will learn that no matter how long you meditate, you can live, love, and be happy." So you're off the hook for 8 hours of meditating a day. All right, so here's what Don Miguel has to say about this agreement. There is just one more agreement, but it's the one that allows the other three to become deeply ingrained habits. The fourth agreement is about the action of the first three. Always do your best. So what he's asking us here is to always do our best to be impeccable with our word. Always do our best to not take anything personally. And always do our best to not make assumptions. All right? And I love this. I love that the action came last because it reminded me of our 5 principles. Remember, our fifth unity principle is no matter what we say we believe, if we don't act on it, it's bupkis. I paraphrased. Take note of that, Gwen, for when you do the fifth principle. Okay, back to Don Miguel. Under any circumstances, always do your best. No more. Did you hear the no more part? Okay, and no less. But keep in mind that your best is never going to be the same from one moment to the next. Everything is alive and changing all the time. So your best will sometimes be high quality, and other times it will not be as good. When you wake up refreshed and energized in the morning, your best will be better than when you are tired at night. Your best will be different when you are healthy as opposed to sick, or sober as opposed to drunk. Your best will depend on whether you are feeling wonderful and happy, or upset, angry, or jealous. In other words, if we wake up on the wrong side of the bed, our best is going to look different than if we wake up wonderful and happy. In your everyday moods, your best can change from one moment to another, from 1 hour to the next, from one day to another. Your best will always change over time. As you build the habit of the 4 new agreements, your best will become better than it used to be. Regardless of the quality, keep doing your best. No more and no less than your best. If you try too hard and do more than your best, you will spend more energy than is needed, and in the end, your best will not be enough. So an homage to Jeff, that's a paradox, right? Or a pair of ducks. When you overdo, you deplete your body and go against yourself, and it will take you longer to accomplish your goal. But if you do less than your best, you subject yourself to frustration, self-judgment, guilt, and regrets. So I love this agreement, and historically it's been one of the harder ones for me to practice, because I often confuse my best with doing it perfectly. Anybody else relate to that? Right? And this is one of the reasons I really loved Gretchen Rubin's work around perfection. And she quotes Voltaire. She says, "Don't let perfect be the enemy of good." Right? So doing our best does not mean that what we do is going to be done perfectly. It also means, as Don Miguel pointed out, that our best is going to look different every single day. Some days we're going to wake up energized and feeling creative and raring to go, and other days we're going to go from the bed to the couch to the kitchen to the couch, back to the bed to the couch to the kitchen, right? I saw a post a couple of weeks ago that said, if your energy level is at 30% and you do 30%, then you did 100% that day, right? Don't even try to do the math, Holly. I thought, yeah. The point is, our best changes every day. Our focus is on, are we being impeccable with our word? Are we not taking things personally? Are we not making assumptions? Are we doing our best in whatever we're doing? Not overdoing it, not meditating 8 hours a day when 1 hour will do, finding joy in life. So always doing our best also doesn't mean that everything is going to be done the way we want it to be done. Anybody else guilty of reloading the dishwasher in your home? Right? I shared this work with a group of ministers yesterday, and I called that workshop, I called it the 4 Agreements and Self-Care. And we really focused on this agreement when it came to the self-care part, because we are so hard on ourselves in how we define what our best is, right? Back to needing it to be perfect. And For anyone in a leadership position, it also means that we have to let go of people doing things the way we think it should be done. So sometimes doing our best means letting go, releasing an outcome. I loved the daily word today. Trusting in divine order. We don't have to pray for divine order. We just have to sit back, get quiet, and watch it unfold. Watch it emerge. There's that word again. So, some days our best is going to be focusing on our work. Some days our best is going to be focusing on our family. Some days we're going to be, I don't like to call it doom scrolling. I like to call it hope scrolling on social media. I've actually started joy scrolling on social media. I'm looking for things that bring me joy that I can share, right? And some days are going to be incredibly, incredibly productive. All that matters is that we're doing our personal best. So I love how he ends up here going into that always doing our best always comes back to eventually accepting ourselves. So here's what he says. If you have the book, this is top of page 81. When you do your best, you learn to accept yourself. But you have to be aware and learn from your mistakes. Learning from your mistakes means you practice, you look honestly at the results, and you keep practicing. This increases your awareness. Doing your best really doesn't feel like work because you enjoy whatever you are doing. You know you're doing your best when you are enjoying the action or doing it in a way that will not have negative repercussions for you. You do your best because you want to do it, not because you have to do it, not because you're trying to please the judge, that's that capital J judge, you know, that voice in our head, and not because you're trying to please other people. You do your best because you want to do it. Now, this doesn't mean that we always love what we're doing. I was having a conversation with one of my granddaughters the other day, and she says, you know, Fifi, there are some mornings I just do not want to get up and go to school. And I said, honey, I understand. There are some mornings I just do not want to get up at all. I said, but we need to do what we need to do. And I said, even when it's something we don't feel like doing, we can do our best and we can find the joy. We can find the joy in everything that we need to do. So the other important thing about accepting ourselves is not being in competition with others. My best is not your I know. So Janie's going, okay, that would not be my joy. Okay, right? Find your joy and do your best at it. So Dr. Denise Tronowski, I love how these people have really hard names to pronounce. She wrote a short blog called Always Do Your Best. And this is where she really gets into the not comparing yourself. She says, doing your best doesn't mean comparing yourself to others' bests. Doing your best is comparing yourself to yourself. It's really just between you and God, as Mother Teresa said so wonderfully once. You aren't comparing yourself to your coworkers, your sister, or your friends. You aren't comparing yourself to anyone. Doing your best simply means waking up each day, looking at the day before you, and doing your best at each activity. One of the things I started doing every morning as I stumble out to the coffee pot is I tell myself, this is going to be a good day. This is going to be a good day. I am going to do my best. Trying to get my mind right. Perhaps doing your best means giving just a little bit more of yourself at work rather than watching the clock tick by till it's time to leave. Doing your best might mean accepting your spouse for who they are rather than being overcritical of all the things they didn't get done that day. Just saying. Doing your best could mean doing nothing. Most of us aren't very good at downtime, which the body and soul very much need. Bottom line, folks, you know that doing your best is for you. It's different for all of us. For some, our best is running a 4-minute mile. For others, it's walking a 1-hour mile. My suggestion is to wake up each day and commit yourself that whatever you are presented with that day, that you'll simply do your best. I'm very sure that at the end of a day of doing your best, you'll get a great night's sleep. So I've also found that doing my best means I need to be willing to accept support, right? In order to do our best, we frequently need help. So how many of us are really great at asking for help? Thank you. Right. How many of us struggle with asking for help? Yeah. So it's really hard to do our best if we're trying to do it alone. And don't you love it when someone asks you to help them with something? Doesn't it feel good? Like, wow, this person thinks that I'm qualified or competent or at least can hold a hammer with the right hand, right? So let other people feel that good when you ask them for help. Doing our best means we're willing to ask for help. It also means that we are not being driven. So I got that term from my friend Maria Nemeth, and she calls it driven behavior. So driven behavior is the opposite of doing our best with joy. It's the opposite. So here's the definition. Driven behavior is doing things over and over again, often unconsciously, that result in no satisfaction or just temporary satisfaction. Symptoms include repetition, lack of enjoyment, and perfectionism. So do you feel like you're always running late or rushed, or you're just breathing shallowly and never stopping to take a nice, big, deep, all the way down to your toes breath? Are you having fun in what you're doing, or are you making it fun? So driven behavior is just getting through the day, just getting through the list. So you'll be happy to hear that our greeters have a handout for you at the end of the service where you can assess your own drivenness and look at ways that maybe you could shift from being driven and stressed to doing your best with joy. So you'll get this at the end of the service. So it's not about perfectionism. It's not about driving ourselves crazy. It's not about making ourselves exhausted. I want to share just a brief definition by Brené Brown around perfectionism. Not that this has been an issue for me in my life at all. Perfectionism is not the same thing as striving to be your best. Perfectionism is the belief that if we live perfect, look perfect, and act perfect, we can minimize or avoid the pain of blame, judgment, and shame. Perfectionism is a shield. That's an interesting metaphor. It's a 20-ton shield that we lug around thinking it will protect us, when in fact, it's the thing that really is preventing us from flight. So it is a 20-ton shield. It is the opposite of doing our best. So I found, as I was working on this and as I was working on the workshop for my beloved colleagues, I was thinking about a meme I saw years ago that said, self-care is not just about bubble baths and chocolate. Not that I'm dissing bubble baths and chocolate, but it said it's creating a life we don't need to escape from. And I thought, wow, that is at the heart of doing our best. We do our best and we let go of the rest. And I thought about this in reference to my decision to postpone my retirement, because I had thought that doing my best meant that I need to work myself to exhaustion, that it was all on me. And when I realized that it's not all on me because I'm part of an amazing community, right? Then I could shift to creating that life and that role that I didn't need to escape from. So I invite you to follow that example. This is one of those examples you can follow of something I did right, okay? Is what do you need to shift in your life so that you have a life that you don't want to escape from? So I want to finish with a word that I discovered this week, and it's called, it's a Gaelic word, and it's called, it's spelled S-A-S-A-M-H, but as with most Gaelic words, that's not how you pronounce it. It's pronounced sásaf. And sásaf means contentment or deep, quiet satisfaction. It's not the loud, chest-puffing kind of pride. It's not arrogance. It's not showing off. It's just the soft feeling of looking at your life and your work, your children, or your own reflection and thinking. It's telling yourself, yes, this is good. This is enough for today. In the old Irish stories, the heroes weren't perfect. They were brave one day and frightened the next. They won great battles, and then they turned around and made terrible mistakes. They got lost, they failed, they had to start over more than once. And still, the bards sang about them, not because they were flawless, not because they were perfect, but because they kept going, because they tried, because they grew, and because they were human. Somewhere along the way, many of us learned a harsher lesson, that we shouldn't feel proud unless everything is perfect, unless the house is spotless, the work is finished, the children never struggle, and we never fall short. We look at other people's lives, other people's homes, other people's children, and we start measuring ourselves against them. But comparison is the thief of joy. It steals the quiet victories. It blinds us to how far we've already come. So if the word pride feels heavy or uncomfortable, maybe try this one instead. Sásaf. That quiet, steady feeling of contentment with your own journey. If you woke up today and won an Olympic gold medal, I hope you feel a deep sásaf. If you finally quit smoking, I hope you feel that same quiet sásaf. If you clean your whole house top to bottom and organized it just the way you like it, that is worthy of real, honest sásaf. But you know what else? If you didn't, you still deserve it. If all you did today was one load of laundry, there is still sásaf in that. If all you managed was a couple of jumping jacks, that effort still holds sásaf. If you bought one pack of cigarettes instead of two because you're trying, there is real sásaf in that step. If all you did today was open your eyes when all you wanted was to keep them shut, there is deep, quiet sásaf in that too. Your work matters. Your effort matters. Your small steps matter. You are not only the distance you still have to go, you are also the miles you've already walked, and that deserves to be honored. So take a breath. Look at your life with gentle eyes. Allow yourself a little sásaf. You've come farther than you think, and you are enough. Let's take that into meditation.
gentle with myself. I will be gentle with myself. And I will hold myself like a newborn baby child. I will be gentle with myself. I will be gentle with myself. And I will hold myself like a newborn baby child. And I will only go as fast as the slowest part of me feels safe to go. And I will only go as fast as the slowest part of me feels safe to go. And I know I will be easy on myself. I will be easy on myself. And I will hold myself like a newborn baby child. I will be easy on myself. I will be easy on myself. And I will hold myself like a newborn baby child. And I will only go as fast as the slowest part of me feels safe to go. And I will only go as fast as the slowest part of me feels safe to go. And I know I am gentle with myself. I am gentle with myself. And I hold myself like a newborn baby child. And I rock myself like a newborn baby child.
So I invite you to breathe in the beauty and the sweetness of those words. As we allow always doing our best to support a life of joy and ease, of love and compassion. And as we continue to hold ourselves gently, we look at what does it mean to do our best with being impeccable with our word. Does it mean that we allow our words to pass through the three gates? Is it true? Is it necessary? Is it kind? Does it mean that we do our best to keep our promises, to do what we said we would do with clarity and grace? And does it mean that we do our best to speak to ourselves with love and compassion and gentleness? To notice when our inner voice, our inner critic has reared its head. To do our best for the words we think and speak. To make a difference. To open the space. To demonstrate the truth of who we are. And are we willing to be gentle with ourselves when we're doing our best to not take anything personally? To notice when we have. And to observe what wound did that touch? How can I gently, with great compassion, notice where it hurt and become willing to heal that hurt? Are we willing to do our best to receive what we hear as feedback, as an opportunity for growth, and resist the urge to push it away, while being exquisitely gentle with ourselves? And are we willing to do our best to not make assumptions? To have the curiosity of a child, to be willing not to know, to have beginner's mind when it comes to our work and our relationships? Are we willing to do our best to allow for growth and change? And as we practice, are we willing to let go of perfect, to let go of comparison, and to embrace joy as we are consciously and wonderfully gentle with ourselves?
I will be tender with myself. I will be tender with my heart. And I will hold my heart like a newborn baby child. And I rock myself like a newborn baby child. And I hold myself like a newborn baby child. And I love myself like a newborn baby child.
That was beautiful. So the story that Janie was talking about with the song "Do What You Can," the little boy from Africa, his name was Nkosi, And this happened decades ago when AIDS in Africa was full-blown. And it wasn't being treated, just as in the 80s in this country it wasn't being treated, because people said, oh, it's that gay disease, until they realized that it wasn't, and that people were dying by the thousands because it was not being taken seriously. And so Nkosi was a little boy in Africa, literally, who had AIDS. And he became the face of the African continent taking it seriously, that this is happening to everyone, and we need to take care of these people. And he did die. He did pass. It was before all of the cocktails became available to now, as we know, treat it. But he became a little boy with AIDS, the face of compassion and a call for treatment. So he did what he could in his own little corner of the universe. And that's what doing our best is about, just doing what we can in our own little corner of the universe. So this is the point of our service where we don't pass the basket. We just thank you for your generosity and your giving and your commitment to your investment in the work of this community. And today we actually have a little gift to give back to you. So our wonderful greeters are going to be passing baskets for you to take something out of today. So go for it, ladies. And there's one for everybody. And if you'd like to, go ahead, because I'm so psyched for this song.
She howls, she bites, she wants to take me down with all of her might. She snarls, she growls, but now I'm ready to put up a fight. I've been in therapy for 100 years, and there's a peace that I've finally found. I've let go of so many fears, so I am not gonna let her kick me around. I'm taming my inner critic, not gonna win at this game. I'm taming my inner critic. Allow me to kick you out the door. She can betcha, she complains. Her demands make me feel so insane. Every detail of my life is analyzed and sliced up with her knife. But I am woman, just watch me roar with a force she can't ignore. Every positive word I say gives me the power to chase her away. I'm taming my inner critic. You're not gonna win at this game. I'm taming my inner critic. If this is how you spend your days, you should be ashamed. I'm taming my inner critic. From now on, I win and you lose. I'm taming my inner critic. You know the truth. You're like some yesterday's news. But she says, you know, you're not very smart. Don't even try. You're gonna fail. And I say I am enough, but she says you shouldn't eat that donut, and are you gaining weight, and is that another wrinkle? And she said, and I say I am beautiful. She said Because you know you're really not that good or talented. Why don't you just play it safe? I am worthy. Get up, get back. It's now, it's time to claim this life as mine. I'm taming my inner critic. You have no power over me. I'm taming my inner critic, knowing my work has finally set me free. Back off.
We just thought that was a perfect way to end the four agreements. Wasn't that nicely done? Because remember, in the very beginning, Don Miguel says when we practice the four agreements, we attain freedom, right? So taming that inner critic. Give us some darn freedom. All right, please stand so we can share in our unity blessing together. We love you. We bless you. We appreciate you. And we behold the Christ in each and every one of you. Together, we extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts until we are together again.
I stand for love. I stand for peace. I stand for joy and for release. For what is beautiful and true. I stand for hope. I stand for you. You know our world is in great pain. She needs our loving care again. But there are those who fail to see what we have done and what we need. There is a cost for every act, and now there is no turning back. We burn a bridge, we bang a drum. It's time to rise, the time has come. If you're thinking it's not urgent, that we've got more time to kill, if I'm not the one who changed things, then for heaven's sake, who will? So I will move and I will climb that mountain one step at a time. I won't be swayed, I will not stop until we've made it to the top, where we will stand for love and peace. We'll stand for joy and for release. For what is beautiful and true, we'll stand for hope. We'll stand for you. For what is beautiful and true, I stand for hope. I stand for you. As the light of God, we shine.
As the love of God we embrace. As the power of God we stand in truth. As the presence of God we radiate love. Wherever we are, We are the divine in expression, and all is well with our souls. Oh, yes, it is. Go forward this week and do your best with joy and compassion, being exquisitely gentle with yourself. Amen. Please come down and join us for fellowship. Bye-bye, our YouTube and Facebook friends. We love you so much. Thanks so much for being here today. Have a great week.